There you go. Hey, sorry about that. So, welcome to another session. Um, it's 5 p.m. I'm going to be working mostly on converting the Quart course materials that I have on Ulysses into a GitHub repo, with the idea that you guys can check it out and also maybe start like running some of the exercises and applications, and I'm gonna be like um, writing kind of like the text material in these sessions. So I'm using Restream. So today, in theory, I should be live on Facebook, Twitter, um, Twitch, and that's it. Sounds like, oh no, on YouTube. On YouTube, yeah. So welcome to the stream. I guess today we're not gonna see too much code per se. It's more like a preparation session. So, but more than welcome to say hi. I'm also using uh, like a universal chat that Restream provides. So it'd be interesting to see if you guys can can post something on any of the chats on Periscope, which is the Twitter, uh, YouTube, or Twitch, or Facebook. Checking if there's any notifications that I'm live here, but I don't see anything. Let's see if I have some sort of notification from those services. Uh, yeah, it says that I should be live on all the services. In any case, let's go ahead and start the work. See update title. I'm gonna put a title for the stream. Working on transferring the Quart book to GitHub, and the idea being that I'm going to be, like I said, writing the book on GitHub so that people can start checking it out and putting any comments or PRs against the GitHub account. I mean repo, with any feedback that you guys might have. Cool. So I'm gonna create a new repository. I don't know if I'm starting to use Firefox. I think it's gotten so much better. I work with Chrome most of the time, but um, I started using Firefox for the stream, and I was like super surprised because I used to use Firefox all the time before, and now it's been like what 5 or 6 years that when Chrome came out, and I just switched and didn't use it anymore. So we'll create a new repo. From 0 to Quart book. Gonna make it public. Create. Okay. So let's switch to OPT. And we're gonna make this directory from 0 to Quart book. Awesome. So let's do a git init, and then I'll do a git config. Oh, hey Luis. That's awesome. I know that the chat is working because of it posts to all the services. That's funny. I just said hi Luis to Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna say username Jorge Escobar. And I'm gonna put one of those like OBS like chat thingies on the main page so that you guys can see. Oh, you missed the intro, Luis. I'm setting up a book for the Quart course, but on GitHub, so that people can comment, put like feedback or changes or errors that it has. So it's not gonna be super. It says add donations. And so we're not gonna do too much coding. It's gonna be more like preparing. So I use this company called Leanpub, and I only have one book, which is let's see if there's like a search here, Essential Git. So it's pretty cool because what you can do is you can write your book using Markdown. It's a special type of Markdown that they have, but it's pretty cool to like write books. So what I want to do is I actually have like the other. See if it says here the books I have. Oh yeah. So see, I have from Zero to Flask, which that one I wanna pick up. I have like I think like 3 chapters done. But I have all the material, like all the written text is done. I just have to like convert it to that markdown format. And then this one, Git Fundamental. That's like a Git in Spanish, but no, I have like the Quart book also um, in process. So let me sign in. Yeah, they're for sale. What is it? Account. Mm, there's like an author dialogue that appears here. Author. Oh, there it is. Books. So you have from Flask to Quart. I don't know if I have the. I think I have the kind of like the format. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. So I probably should copy some of this stuff. Wait, did I finish this? Oh, I didn't finish this. So git config, yeah, that's right. ls, I don't have anything in here. So the instructions were git init, add readme. Well, so let's add. I'm just gonna copy from this directory. And I'll do it recurring. So now I can open. Oh, no, it's not workspace. It's open. Ah, that's not good. Okay, so I copy it inside the directory, the same thing. From 0 to Quart book. What I want to do is forward slash. That's right. So let's open this. Awesome. Mm. Luis has a great question. What advice? Oh, I should really put the chat in the window because people that are not on the Twitch stream um, can't see the questions. So I'll work on that offline tomorrow, and then I'll have that ready for tomorrow's stream. But Luis is asking, what advice could you give for people like me that love to do programming but abandoned it a while ago? So that's question number one. And number two, is it still a good option to chase for a career? So in terms of advice, the thing with programming is that you have to do it all the time. Um, and the way you do that is by picking up like a project that you would like to work on and just try to make it happen. If it's simpler, it's better. Like you don't want to build like Facebook, right? Completely from scratch. But you want to do something that's very contained and very small and initially simple so that you can learn things. And then after that, you finish that project, you put it on GitHub, then you move on to the next one and so on. So, programming is when I know the feeling that when you leave it for a while, it's hard to get back into it. But you just have to like put the time to continue doing it, and you'll get better. It'll get better as you do it more often. Now, in terms of if it's still a good option to chase for a career, I would say yes. But there's definitely like more competition now with tools like Upwork and I don't know if Elance is still a thing, like those sites which have like maybe cannibalized a little bit the craft or the value of a programmer, but it's still a good it's a good skill to have because that means that you can if you do it like good enough and you post like interesting projects on GitHub, you eventually get to the point where you are you get the attention of somebody and you can be like hired. So I think I guess that the answer is if you're doing it because you want another career, then that's not as interesting. Like if you want to make like the goal that you're making for yourself is I want to make more money, because that might not happen like immediately. But if you keep doing it and you get better at it, then the creations that you put out in the world, as anything else, may catch the attention of somebody, and you can start from like a very junior position, and then that's it. Once you start, you kind of like go from there. The hardest one is the first like hire, or your first position as a programmer full time, and then it gets easier because then you can start doing stuff. So great question, Luis. Thanks for that. All right. So I want to keep one of these things has like images. So I want to keep that one because that's a good reference. Yeah, this is like how the images are like encoded. So maybe I'll keep this one. How are images here? 2.4 to 4. I guess all the 2.4s are the ones for this chapter. So yeah, let's remove all of them. Delete. We'll just leave one, I think, and let's rename it 1.1 PNG, and then remove these two. Oh, I didn't remember that. Now Visual Visual Code like renders the images like full screen. It's really nice. So let's get rid of this. We'll call this introduction. And so book.txt is supposed to be like the rename this to 1_ introduction. So that's chapter and the name. Remove this, and then we'll say the book is these chapters. Introduction. So I'll leave like this is the introduction. Oh, I think I had a sample. That's what this is actually. Yeah. Images 1.1 PNG. Okay. There's like a wrap function. Toggle word wrap. Okay, so we have a sample, so we can test that. There's like this is how you put like code inside. So you can say the language, the line numbers are on or off, and then the starting line number, which is pretty cool. Okay. So if I do, I think sample is automatically picked up by the system, so we can render that and see that it's working correctly. So I think we're set here. So let's do git status. There was a bunch of stuff deleted. That's a good question. So Luis is saying, why do you prefer Visual Studio? Do you like Atom or Sublime? Why not any of those? I was a big fan of Sublime at the beginning. Then I moved over to Atom. And Atom, a lot of the courses are still on Atom. Visual Studio Code, I think what's cool about it is it's, it's owned by Microsoft, which is like something that used to be a bad thing. But the amount of work that Microsoft is putting together in improving the tool is just mind-blowing. Like, they have a lot of resources. and they constantly are improving this thing. Like think I started just playing with it like maybe 2 years ago. But for example, now they're Python type ahead, and you can start typing something and it automatically reads the function, and then you can integrate it easily with. And I'm gonna do a session about linting and formatting, which I use Black. Um, but it also has like all these like very well written like extensions. So for example, I can see here like the git changes. Um, I can see Docker containers if I had any. Well, I actually have some of those for work running. Um, it's just like it's very well integrated, and then you have like the terminal, which there's I I haven't used it for a while, so control yeah control tick. You can run like all the commands in there, and I haven't done that in the course yet. I might do like another session about that, which is like you can run and debug right from here. So you can like put a stop point and see where the code is stopping. So I might do just a video of like Visual Studio Code. There's a bunch of them already. So if you look at some of them, you'll get a feel. But the short answer is like I really feel like there's a lot of improvements all the time done to it, and they're getting better and better all the time, and they're also it has become like a really well built like editor with like a nice look and feel, and a lot of integrations. um, that's sort of like the short answer to that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You should check it out. So okay, let's do this. So git. Oh, I was wondering why it was saying deleted and modify and stuff, and it's because I moved everything, including the .git file. So I don't want to do that. So let's remove git. Do git init, and do the same thing we did before. Yep. I think I have to add my key. And so I have to. Oh, so let's see git status. That sounds good. Git add dot. That sounds much better. So I'm gonna say git commit -m first commit. It does look very cool, yeah. And then we'll do git remote at origin, and then git push. I'm gonna push to master this time, but after this I'm just gonna do like PRs from that point on. Okay. So I think I have to clear my agent. I think it's D. Yeah. So now if I refresh this, I see my From Zero to Flashbook. Awesome. So far so good. How's everybody doing? All right, so we need to set this up. Now the thing is that I had like normally had the I think I have to set up like a permissions for these guys to read my repo. Yeah, you should tell your friends, Luis. You're the first one in discovering this channel. Let's see, where is it? Admin, embargo, no, book info, community, export, import, no. Luis said that he tweeted a clip already. Thanks, Luis. Settings, writing mode, yeah. So you say on my computer, oh no, this one here, yeah. So we're gonna say github.com. I heard like an echo. I thought maybe I was getting a feedback from one of these like tabs. I'll close this. Okay. GitHub. This guy over here. Right on. And it's the master branch. Something's going on with like an echo. Let me close GarageBand. Luis says, oh, so you were recording music. Nope. I use GarageBand as a monitor feedback on the headphones. Okay. So master, that sounds good. Update book. Okay, no, that's fine. Admin. It's been a while since I've been playing with this thing. I know I have to like add them unless it's public. So is this public? Settings. Manage access. Yeah, it's a public repository. Maybe that's why it didn't complain. Preview or publish. Preview new version. Oh, publish sample version. No, that's not what I want. It's like a generate. No. I think this is it. Yeah. So full preview, subset preview. Mm. Yeah, so this is like, I think I already generated. Oh, yeah, I had like some chapters already in here. And I can't remember how I got it here. That's weird. Because I don't have on my repo on sfubar, I don't have the Quart book. That is very funny. How did I get this? The only thing I can think of is that I imported it. Yeah, I have no idea. Like I imported it manually. Webhooks. All right, let's do a preview to see what happens. Okay, let's see, read online. Yeah, that's the one that I just put on GitHub. So it says this is the introduction to the, and here it says this is introduction to the. So that's working fine. I want to check if the image is there. There's some errors. I guess I didn't update any of the images in here. So let's change that. Well, why don't we start moving this thing here? So I have the introduction here. Okay, let's save this. We'll add that. New introduction or introduction done. Okay. So now if I generate the book again, okay, read online. Perfect. Welcome to the course, roadmap and requirements. There's only 2 pages. No, that's good. Okay. So how about I want to see how I think I was doing like 2, like leaving 2, etc. But I want to do the sample thing. So how does the sample stuff work? Subset preview. Go here for instructions. Oh, subset.txt. Okay, that's easy enough. So we'll do. Is it capital S? Yeah. Subset.txt. How about that? And then we'll do. No, that's weird because the other ones are not. This bothers me. Let me change this to lowercase. I know I sound very paranoid. So let's do that. And we'll do another chapter. Wait, this is inside manuscript? Oh, yeah. This is gonna be interesting because this is talking about the. Wait, oh, there's some code in here. Okay. I thought this was like talking about the waiter and the cook video that I created. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It was a pretty cool animation. Although Luis is much better than me on animations, but where are my videos? Is this the one that has the animations? Oh no, this is not the one with the animation. Luis is asking, are you going to stream every day? Yes, as much as I can. But I'll be here every afternoon at 5 p.m. You can't hear the audio of the video, do you? Yeah, this is like the animation. So I don't know if I'm gonna have that in the book. It is explained though. I don't know if I'll have to have a graphic there. But in any case, let's do um let's do introduction. Wait, no, fundamental concept. So that's chapter 2. So here I'll do chapter 2. So 2 fundamental concepts. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this. Hope it works. The truth applications. This is an example. When you start unicorn. Yeah, this looks good. Notice that routines never work in parallel. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, this is the book about the Quart course, the Flask asynchronous Python course, which I already put a playlist on the first part of it, which is this thing here, which is it's like a counter application using asynchronous Python. So this is a playlist right here. Yeah, this one in here. So that's kind of like a unit of the course. Yeah, I'm an instructor. You could say that. Um, I'm just a coder that likes to share his knowledge. Yeah, right now it's mainly Python. There's some course that I want to do in the near future, which is Flask with React, and teach a little bit of like React for Flask developers. All right, so let's continue here. For those that just joined, welcome. I'm mostly doing um, coding for the courses, my courses that I have that you can check out on fromzero.io. But this is going to be kind of like interactive, how the sausage is made, kind of like videos. And of course, everybody can ask questions about anything that I'm kind of writing on, which is mostly Python frameworks and web applications and uh, how to like design and architect models and things like that. So thanks for dropping by. I'm here every afternoon at 5, Monday through Friday, or at least that's the goal. Although I see that I think there's gonna be longer sessions on Friday afternoons. So I want to do like Friday afternoons, like mini hackathons, especially for people that are um, beginning to code. And so I'll do like sort of mini applications that we can write in like 1 hour or 2 hours, and people can participate and stuff. So make sure to uh, put the notifications on the platform that you're in, and hope to see you around. But right now I'm kind of like moving my book, my Quart. I'm doing a Quart, Flask Quart, which is a synchronous Python book. But I'm like putting it online so that people can A, read it, um, and B, give me feedback and test it out and stuff like that. So we were, let's see, fundamental concepts, right? Now we're gonna do the waiter and the cook. See how this, I don't know if this is gonna copy really well. And this is part of the reason that I wanted to do this from the beginning here, because of the line, um, the lines on the code. If I did this on GitHub, it would be, I would have to do this like twice. See, it didn't work perfectly fine. Like, see how this is not in uh, in coding like fences. See if I can see there's a view or preview in Markdown. This is it. See if this renders a little better. Oh. Yeah, this looks better, but it's not exactly right, because let's see the sample here. Sample, here you go. Lang Python. Oh, so it's not that bad. I just have to like put this little thing before the fences. Okay. So take this out and put lang Python. as you can see. Okay, and this is bash. And I'm gonna turn off the line numbers here. Our first async program. Yep. Sometimes I mention the line numbers in the text, so I'm looking at that. See if that is there. And like I mentioned earlier, like this whole section of the book is in my YouTube channel. You can search for youtube.com. I think it's /c/from 0edu. Ah, that's not it. I can't remember my channel's URL on YouTube. The thing is, like, this is like the ugly sort of like URL. But in any case, if you do YouTube from 0edu, you'll find it there. But these chapters I already kind of like put in this Python Async for Beginners playlist. So instead of reading this, you can actually consume the video here. So let's see. See, the things like this is changing this line, so oh no, it's the same. But I would have to check what line. Oh, and I have the sfoobar links. I have this already, but in the video I'm pointing to. Oh, that's a good question. If I have an example of this running, we actually can potentially run it locally. That's a good question, Luis. Guide. Let's see. No, it's not a restaurant app. I just picked like a restaurant example for the explanation of how asynchronous works. So the idea is that you have a one cook and one waiter, and how in a synchronous Python code, the cook cooks all the things at the same, not at the same time, quote unquote, but in a concurrent fashion. I.e., when the pasta takes 8 seconds, the Caesar salad takes 3, and then lamb chops take 16 seconds or minutes, um, while the waiter is waiting for this to arrive. He's like putting the orders for the other things. So that's kind of like the example. But I'm trying to remember where the code is on the repo. See, there's the code in there. I think I didn't link. Oh, I didn't do links to like a code because it was so short. There's no links to the code in the video. Yeah, that's interesting. All right. This is the thing I'm not sure how it handles like the footnotes. Can't remember how I did that on. Well, I can check that out on my repo from Zero to Flashbook. Let's see if I have some. Examples. So actually, yeah, this like these footnotes are automatically generated by Leanpub. So I don't need to. This is kind of like an artifact that the Markdown exporter of the Markdown tool that I'm using is doing. So let me search for control1 or caret1. There you go. So I'm gonna take this out. And then let's search for caret2. Yep. And take these things out. So far, so good. Okay, so this looks good. Wait, I didn't finish the. So I think I'm gonna take the lines here out. Oops. Bash. Okay. So we have that subchapter done. How about we test it to see if it's working? So I have two changes here. I'll add the changes and then put starting chapter 2 and then push. Cool. So now let's try that out. Oh, we were doing the subset. Did we edit that file? Subset. Nope, it's the wrong one. Two fundamental concepts. Yep. Need to add this. Changed subset. Okay. So that should be reflected here. I guess not. So let's push. There you go. Oh, did I close the window? I think I did. Okay, I think it's this tab that we had. But if I go back, there you go. Okay. So let's do a subset preview and see if that works. This should be faster. It's just generating the second chapter. Not that fast, I guess. Okay. But it's I don't have. How do I read the subset though? Let's check that out. So it says this produce a PDF. Okay, to do this subset and then go to the preview page and then create the preview. So, but I guess it's the PDF that gets updated. Oh, that's okay. You guys can't see this. Let me see if I can. I should create a new. It looks really cool. You know what? I'm gonna generate the whole book so that you guys can see. It's really cool. So create preview. I feel so much better doing this with you guys. Otherwise, I would never have put the time together to work on this. So this is like a good impulse for me to work on my courses because I'm doing it with other people. So this is awesome. Thank you for being in the channel. I really mean that. Okay. So read online. Ooh. Why is it saying roadmap and requirements? Introduction. Oh, because book txt is not listing all the chapters. That's why. So two. Fundamental concepts. .md. And let's change that. Updated book. Oh. And push. And let's see, create preview. Come on, I want to see it. It does take more time. I'll see if I create a new screen where you can see the whole like desktop, so you guys can see that. But in any case, let's read it online. Boom. Why is roadmap requirements twice? Maybe I have it twice on chapters, on chapter 1, right? Yep, it is. It's twice. That's a typo. Come on, guys. You have to tell me that I'm doing a typo here. Okay, so that looks good. So look at this beauty here. Fundamental concepts. Ta-ta-ta. And then boom, look at the code. It has like proper like lines. And then this one doesn't have the lines. And this is a, oh, this has lines. What? Python. Where is that section? The waiter and the cook? Yeah, this one has line numbers on, so you can see the file. Da, da, da. It says line numbers off. Is that an issue with, because I'm putting bash? That shouldn't be the case. Any case, let's see here. Yeah, it's putting lines everywhere. So there's something not working with these line numbers. Maybe if I put line numbers in the string, it automatically puts line numbers no matter what the value. So let's see if I take this off and just check on those changes. Okay. That's right. So let's generate. So this one here shouldn't have line numbers anymore. Ah, it's taking more time. Okay, read online. Roman recording size once. That's good. What's the benefit? Nope. Still 9 numbers. I'm gonna have to like research that because this definitely shouldn't have line numbers unless bash is not supported. But I think I'm gonna do some research on that offline. But yeah, it's looking good. So you guys, if you want, this is like an open repo from Zero to Quart book. You can go in and then if you see something or there's anything that you want to suggest, up to that point, of course, because the book is still a work in progress. You can do a pull request and or log in issues in the issues section. Okay. But yeah, thanks for dropping by. Remember to turn on notifications on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and then, like I said, I'm going to be working on Python courses that I write. My address is from zero.io, where you see all the books, and then you can follow or check out the videos as well on YouTube. And my courses are in Udemy as well and in Skillshare. So lots of places where you can check those out. And if you think of anything that you want to see, like I mentioned, normally Mondays through Fridays at 5, it's going to be course related work, and you get to see how the course is made in the back. But Fridays afternoons, I'm planning to do more like mini hackathons and get people up to speed um, on getting the a love for programming and learning very basic programming stuff, especially like in on Python. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. Thank you, Luis, and thank you, everybody. Hope to get to know you better in the coming days and weeks. Take care.